Okay, so you're gonna get kind of an unedited version. Some people have been asking to do some examples from some of the homework ones, just still struggling with it a little bit. And again, you're getting an unedited one, so I'm not gonna edit the falling of the camera out or any of my other clicks within here. So I've got the assignment pulled up from Tuesday, which I don't even know what day that is anymore, from the 19th. And just gonna kind of look at a few of them, kind of one, maybe from each little section to kind of help you out. And we'll specifically look at question number 30. But if we take a look at, let's say, question number 26. Okay, so we're gonna start out by looking at question number 26. So when you're thinking about all of these expressions and you're asked to kind of reduce these expressions, the first thing you want to do is if you've got something underneath a radical symbol, you want to reduce it as much as you can. Since 56 is divisible by 7, it's 8. We're going to make that an 8. So we've got the square root of 8. Now you look at the x's. There's 5 x's on the top and 1 x on the bottom. So then that's going to leave us with an extra 4 on the top. And if you look at y's, you're going to have y to the 4th on the top as well. So now we got to do the square root of each of them. Now my suggestion to you is number-wise, do that square root of 8. But when you're talking about your variables, write them as fractions. So as exponents. So it's going to be x to the 2, x to the 4 over 2. Again, you're getting the unedited version of it, I guess. X to the 4 over 2. And y to the 4 over 2. So now we break the 8 down. So 8 is 2 times 4, 2 times 2, so it's got a pairing, so that's 2. And then you've got times the square root of 2 because there's 1, 2 left. Now you can reduce x to the 4 halves to x squared and y squared. Now those come outside of the thing. So we're left with 2 x squared y squared times the square root of 2 as your solution for that one. Okay, and you're done. And you can, with that first set of them, most of them you can reduce right away and take care of them kind of in that manner. Okay? Because this is the only space I have to write on, I have to erase this now. If you didn't get it, pause it, go back. So let's take a look at question number, take question number 30. And a couple other people have asked about question number 30 as well. Because when you do reduce this, and again, you got to do that same thing, you have to reduce it. But when you reduce 30 this time, you're left with the square root. So we're doing 30. 3/4. So you've got 3n, and it's the cubed root of 3n over 4. And this is where this one gets a little bit tricky, and I didn't look at one like this yesterday or whenever the assignment was. So since we're talking about cubed roots, and now what I would do with this is I'd rewrite it. I would rewrite this as the cubed root of 3n over the cubed root of 4. It means the same thing. But now we've got that cubed root of 4 in the denominator, and you can't have square roots or cube roots. You can't have roots in the denominator, so we've got to get rid of it. So we talked yesterday, or in the lesson, what we said was you got to multiply it by whatever that is. But here's the issue this time. If you just do it once, if you go the cubed root of 4 times the cubed root of 4, that's the cubed root of 16. And you don't know what the cubed root of 16 is. It doesn't work out. So what we have to do with this one, and anytime your index is more than 2, you have to have it repeated that number of indexes times. So we've got the cubed root of 4 times the cubed root of 4 times the cubed root of 4. Now we've got a perfect cubes created. If you have something that's to the index is 4, you've got to go the fourth root of this times the fourth root of this times the fourth root of this times the fourth root of this, because you've got to get that perfect fourth term or whatever. Now we can go ahead and multiply 3n times 4 times 4. So 3 times 4 is 12, so that's 48. So that's the cubed root of 48n divided by the cubed root of 4 times 4 times 4, which is 64. But now we know the cubed root of 64 is just 4. Now you look at that cubed root of 48, and you have to check to see if you can break down 48. It's 16 times 3. 16 is 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. I know I just skipped a whole bunch of steps, and I don't have any space. So it's 2 times 2, 2 times 2 is 4 times 2 is 8 times 2. So that works. So we're talking cubed roots. So that means the 2 can come out. We still have the 2 and the n underneath, and we still got it over 4. Now the 2 and the 4 go away, so you're left with the cubed root of 2n over 2. Okay. So kind of the whole thing with that one, and I think 36 is a lot the same way, and probably 34, a lot that same way. You got to make sure that you multiply those denominators. If it's the fourth root, you have to multiply it 3 times. If it's the fifth root, you have to multiply it 4 times. Whatever that is down there in that denominator. Okay? So hopefully that clears up those two as far as those go. Let's erase this and take a quick look at, we did kind of the ones like 37 through, we did ones kind of like 37 through 40. If I add a page here, I've got another photo here somewhere. Nice hat. I'll set this down again, unedited version. Sorry, you get what you get. We've done all of those already, it looks like. Multiply, I know there's a division one in there that I wanted to look at. Let's add another page. Maybe they didn't have any of the division ones in there. Let me open up the assignment real quick. So let's take, we'll just do one more division one. We'll look at number 48. It's negative 2x divided by 3 plus the square root of x. So we've got negative 2x divided by the square root of 3 plus the square root of x. So this is one where we have to do the conjugate. The conjugate to this is 3 minus the square root of x. 3 minus the square root of x. Remember to put parentheses around everything so you multiply them. So 3 times negative 2x is negative 6x. The square root of x times negative 2x is negative 2x times the square root of x. Can't multiply those. Can't combine them. On the bottom, 3 times 3 is 9. The square root of x, remember the middle terms go away, that's what we want. Square root of x times the square root of x is square root of x is square root of x squared, which is just x. So we've got 9 minus x. I mean, I think that's all you can do with question number, I don't remember even which one it was anymore. Question number 48. I don't think there's anything else that you can do with it. Let's look at the answer sheet. Sorry. Again, you're getting the live version of this, so you get what you get. Which one did we do? Did we do one? Did we just do a question you didn't even have to do? Oh, there it is. 48. There it is. That's what we got. Okay. So there is just obviously fast version of kind of how we do these. Remember, if you have questions and continue to ask questions, this is not a bad way to do it. Somebody just emailed me real quick and said, can you just do a couple problems like we're in the assignment, or do a couple of problems out of the assignment so we can see it? Zero problems doing that. You just got to ask, especially if you're going to be at home the next few days, so you get to know how to do it. So there you go. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we will see you when we see you.